What's up, everybody? So we're going to be reviewing Femme Fatale album today. Now, Femme Fatale album and era was very interesting for me. I will say when it first came out, I didn't like this album. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, the first listen that I gave it, I was not happy, bitch. And I was trying so hard to, like, wait off of the album release, but it leaked, like, 3 weeks before, which was so crazy. And I just could not take it. I didn't have the patience for it. So it leaked 3 weeks early, and then I remember the first song I decided to listen to was Big Fat Bass, which I'll give my opinion on later on. But then after I listened to that, I was like, okay, bitch, let me just listen to the full album. Like, I can't take it. I cannot take the hype. So I listened to the full thing, and I was like, oh my god, it all sounded the same to me. Keep in mind, this is not my thoughts now, but I'm just giving my first initial opinion. I was like, this all sounds the same to me. I also, with pop music, like, when it's very dancey, auto-tune type of thing, I don't like it at first ever. Like, it has to grow on me. Usually, I like... What was it? You know, Circus came out before this, and I loved it, because it was very... You know, there was a lot of variety through the album. There was lots of rhythmic tracks, which I like a lot. And the pop tracks were very, like, extremely normal pop. When I say normal pop, like, it was just poppy pop. Like Janet All For You song. Very, like, just very poppy. But this was very EDM, like. So I was like, ooh. I was like, I don't know. Like, at that moment, I wasn't feeling it. But as the plays came on, I fucking, like, grew to be obsessed with the album, and now I like it. Like, every year, I feel like I like it more and more, which is so interesting, because I feel like the album is very of its time. Like, 2011 was the EDM craze, 2012. So it was like, okay, girl, you would think that it would stay in that time era, but I feel like now it's even better than it was before. Also, I feel like this is, like, the counterpart to Blackout. Blackout is, like, it's a dark vibe, dancing in the club, but, like, very nighttime. It's just, like, I don't know, like, I want to wear all black, Blackout. But, like, seriously, the mood is very dark to me. And then Femme Fatale is, like, the sunny, daytime beach vibe of the club. Does that make sense? So, like, basically, I'm going to bring this album to the beach, have a good time, because it's very light, it's very fun. And then with Blackout, I'm going to put that on at 10 p.m. before the club, girl, you know, before you snort that coke. Just kidding, we don't do that. But, you know, that's what it's giving you. Like, you're really going to have a crazy night out with that, but with Femme Fatale, you're going to have a good, poppy, sunny time of day. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's go track by track. And we're going to give all our opinions. Okay, and I'm going to try not to play the songs too much, because like, there's a lot to be said, and there's a lot of songs here, so. Okay, Till the World Ends. Take no more. Let me tell you, I love the pre-chorus so much. It was my favorite part when I first heard it. And then the chorus, I hated. Okay, cute. We got our little clip it in, but let me tell you. First heard it, and I was just not, I was pissed when it first came out, the second single, because Hold It Against Me slayed the shit out of me. Like, it was so edgy, it was so cool. And Until the World Ends came out, and I felt it was very generic to me. Like, I love the pre-chorus, as I said, but the verses were boring to me, and then the chorus was so fucking generic. Then, I believe it was like a few weeks after the song came out, and I was in 9th grade, and we were like in a van, or a minivan, going to a club. But this club, it was like, oh my god, it was ratchet, bitch. It was like a preteen type of club. Not preteen, like 14, 15. Like, you could only come in if you were like 14, 15, or 16 years old. That's like the only way you can get in. And we were nasty, bitch. We were nasty up in there. Everyone was grinding up on each other, like fucking each other pretty much. It was like disgusting. Like, we were being more dirty than you would be an adult in a club. It was like really inappropriate. And that place got shut down because whoever owned it was definitely a child molester. Like, he had to be, because it was just inappropriate. But anyway, so we were in the van, and the song came on, and we blasted it, and I was like, oh my god, this is like an anthem. If you like, when you're with a bunch of people and it's loud, it's like an anthem. And then when we went into the club, as we were 12, we go into the club, and it was blasting, and I was like, wait, this is an anthem. Everyone's loving it, and it's so fun in like a party environment. So, you know, I think when I first heard it, I was just like trying to enjoy it on my own spare time, and I didn't find it catchy. But when I felt the energy of it with a bunch of people and the crowd, and I really feel that it's a great song. It's an anthem, 100%. Definitely love it. Now I love it. Used to not like it. But a Britney classic at this point, to be honest. Okay, now, also, let's talk about that video. I like that video a lot, but I just feel like, imagine how much hotter it would have been, like, with Glory era Britney in it. Honestly, you know what? I might just do like a video reviews, like reactions to these songs so that we can get into the full details of it later on. Okay, so Hold It Against Me, which I actually did a video reaction to this, so check it out if you haven't. This song is fucking incredible to me. I always found the first verse a little boring. Even though, no, when I first heard it, I loved every single bit of it. But now I like fast forward to the second verse because first verse is a little, you know, we're still building up. The beat's starting to kick in. But it's not until that second verse comes in. This beat, bitch, I can't even explain. I don't understand why people underrate this song so much. The second verse gives me everything that I need. That beat comes in really crazy. Her vocalizations, her delivery is so in your face. I love it. Little Haze. When I first heard her say Haze, I fucking screamed, bitch. And then let's not forget that bridge, that huge dubstep breakdown, which, oh, it's so good. Give me something good. Don't wanna wait, I want it now. It was the production. It was just so crazy. I loved her delivery on it. The music video was insane. I felt like it was just forward thinking, the song. It was exactly what a lead single needs to be, just like huge and different. And that's what it was for me, and catchy, and just everything, girl. But because you got these hardcore verses, and then you get the chorus, which is very, very melodic and poppy, like, would you hold it against me? I was like, okay. And I knew that all the girls were loving the lyrics. Like, the second the song came out, everyone was making their Facebook status, you feel like paradise, and I need a vacation tonight. Every time I saw it, I was like, I sure did. I was living for this song. And when it went #1 in the first week, with 505,000 copies sold on iTunes, which broke the record, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure it broke a radio record that week too. So I was just ready for Britney's domination. But little did I know that Britney was not ready for it because she was ready to go to sleep during the Femme Fatale era. Okay, so obviously that's one of my favorite Britney songs ever. That's just a T. Okay, Inside Out. It's hot and heavy, trying to say goodbye, but it's hot and heavy. Absolutely love the verses, absolutely love that pre-chorus. I feel like the production's pretty cool, but I will have to say, yet again, when I first heard this song, I liked it. And I still like it, but I don't stand it the way everyone else does. I don't. I'm sorry. Let me hear a little bit more. Like, obviously I like it a lot. I find it to be very catchy. I love the dark vibe of it. I love that dubstep type of production. I love the lyrics, relatable. I remember everyone was going off about that note right there. Come on! Everyone was like, she's hitting those notes, she's singing, girl. I was like, is she singing though? Because this was my problem with this album and with songs like this. Is that I loved it, but it was the vocals at some point. Like, to me, Hold It Against Me did not have this auto-tune. It did not. It was very clear vocally. This song is so extremely auto-tuned, like, she almost sounds like a robot, completely, 100%. Inside Out. Like, if she sang it in her natural, like, they took away the production on her voice, I feel like the song would have been really epic, for me personally. Like, it would have had because it's kind of R&B-ish, and so if we had her natural vocal, it would have been a perfect blend, you know what I mean? But it was just too electronic for me. Still love it, and I still think that this should have been the 4th single. That's not even a question. 4th single, sexy video, like, it could have even been like a criminal video, like what they did with her and Jason, like, fucking in the bed. That's all they needed to do. Even throw on a Drake remix if you wanted to. It would have been hot, like, during the dubstep breakdown, just throw a verse of his in. Inside Out needed to be the 4th single. And it would have been a change up. Ooh. I mean, and everyone loves this song, by the way. Everyone that I would show this album to always stand for Inside Out. Like, that was their favorite song. It wasn't mine. Still enjoy it, but, you know. Whatever. Okay, so next song is I Wanna Go. Which, ooh, the T on this song, girl. Give me a second, because... Love the verses. I love the lyrics of the verses, especially the second verse. Can we just listen to that one? There's a countdown waiting for me to erupt. Time to blow out. But bitch, I love the lyrics of the verses, and I love the rhythm of it. It's very catchy to me. But once that chorus comes in, girl, I'm so bored of it. I do not like that chorus whatsoever. I felt like this song was way too poppy for me because, like I'm saying, I'm an R&B girl at heart. So when this song came to me and everyone was like, yes, this is the #1, this is a smash, this is an amazing song, this is her best song ever, and I heard it, I was like, really? Because again, it's like Inside Out where the vocal production is just way too much. Like, she is so fucking auto-tuned to the point where it doesn't even sound like her at sometimes. I just can't. But yeah, to me this chorus was always very boring. It's fun in concert. Again, it's like an anthem, like Till the World Ends, where we can jump, boom, do this. You know, she loved to do this during that song. She was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. That was the whole performance, actually, on the Femme Fatale tour. She said, I wanna go, oh, oh. And then she had her fans on the stage, on the other side of the stage. She was like, you go, girls. But she would not touch them. She would not come near them. She wasn't having it. But, okay, is this song ear candy? Yes. Is it a smashing pop hit? Yeah, it is. And I wanted it to be a third single as well. I thought that it made sense because, again, everyone loved it. Like, I know when a song is good. For me personally, it's not one of my jams. But I will say lately, I have gotten more into it. All the songs seem to grow on me from this album. It's really weird. But, yeah, overall, I Wanna Go is going to serve me Pop Smash. It is a great song. And I was going to say I usually skip it, but lately I haven't been. I think it's because lately I've been feeling a little sexual, bitch. So when I'm hearing these verses, I was like, yes, it's time to blow out. Like, for real, it's time to do that. You know what I mean? So, we'll take it 100%. Okay, How I Roll, though. Bitch, How I Roll was one of the songs, like, would hold it against me, where I first heard it and I was like, yes. Yes, 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 100% yes. I was so dragged by it. It was amazing. This girl. It's so experimental. It's so quirky. All these weird productions, like, bitch, like, literally, like the bubblegum pops. Like, I don't even know what's going on. All these hand claps, all these snaps. It's, like, very strange. And then you got a piano, too. Like, do you hear that? Those little piano notes. Oh my god, I can't. I love the lyrics. Again, quirky. Like, what is she even talking about? I have no idea. Show your knee socks. Drink tequila on the rocks to make your body pops to the speaker. Like, what? Like, it's just so... It's just not really saying anything, but yet I fucking love the lyrics to it. It's so quirky. This should have... I wanted this to be a single, to be honest. I remember some people wanted it to be a third single. People were like, oh my god, it would be like Toxic, where it's just so different that people will love it. Instead of being generic, the way she was with Till the World Ends with the second single. Like, people wanted her to maybe show that she has different sounds, you know what I mean? Oh my god, the bum 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 bum. It's so catchy. I love how the chorus... Let me hear the rest of the chorus. My thing if you wanna taste. I love her vocals on it. Yes, is it auto-tune as fuck? Yeah, but she sounds so sweet. Like, it's not too bad. It's not robotic to me. It's very, like, cute. It's just a very cute song. It's very melodic. It's very experimental with the production, you know? I love it. And I also love the bridge. And we have a beat being made out of her breath. Come on, bitch. This bridge is so cute. I love it. And you know she loved it too, because when she was performing it on the tour, she was living for it. But yeah, like I was just saying, did you hear the breath, the little breath parts where they're literally making a beat out of it? Love. Okay, Drop Dead Beautiful. This was a song that took a very long time for it to grow on me. I thought this song was a piece of shit. I was like, oh, this is so generic, this is so ridiculous. Ooh boy, you so fine. But nowadays, I find it extremely catchy. I think it would have also been a great single, maybe after Inside Out, like a 5th single. Because it's generic, yeah, but it's very fun, it's very catchy. Drop Dead. I love the chorus. Drop Dead. The whole Drop Dead is so cool. Drop Dead. Because I love the way she's saying it too. Like, literally, she wants you to drop dead, bitch. Drop dead. It's playful, it's cute, but I used to hate this part. Oh my god. Because she's really serving robot here. Like, literally, you do not hear her voice in this part. Nobody even comes along. But I let it slide. Because now I love it. You know, at first I just did not love it, but now I've grown to it. I think it's because when I first heard the album, I was ready for some new Britney, you know what I mean? And when I'm hearing Robot, I was like, who the fuck is this? You know what I mean? But now that we can go back to the album and we have all her other albums, it's like, it's one of those where you just put it on and it's fun. You just have a great time. It's so catchy. Radio hits after radio hits, pop hooks after pop hooks. Like, it was brilliantly written. You know what I mean? Do I still wish that there was less auto-tune? 100%. But this is a jam. Also, let's listen to, and I love when she performs it. On Femme Fatale tour, she had so much fun. She loved this song, I think. Because the lyrics were cheesy and she's cheesy. You know, like, I don't even know why that's there. And we all know how we feel about steaming pot of vegetables. Is she fucking kidding me? Like, that was the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Who would even think that that is a good lyric to say ever? Like, are you kidding me? Oh my god, she played herself. Like, from writing it down on a piece of paper, steaming pot of vegetables, to singing in the studio, to mixing it, mastering it, to putting it on the album. Nobody in between in all these steps said, what the fuck is that line, girl? Dr. Luke didn't say, you know, can we cut that? Can we cut that? Because that sounds a little ridiculous. Nope, nobody said it. Britney, but we can't with Britney because, you know, she's cheesy. So she heard steaming pot of vegetables and she was like, yeah, bitch. Yes, that's artistic. You know, that's different. Like, no, it's really not. But besides that, jam. Okay, Seal It With a Kiss. Love this song now. I fucking love it. This is another one when I first heard it, did not love. This one took a while to grow on me. This and Gasoline. I did not like for like a whole year, and then now I love it. Like, this album is a grower. I don't know why. Seeing out tonight, smiling and talking. Love the lyrics. It's like secretive. It's sexy. It's seducting. I love this whole part. Yeah, I want you. Yeah, I want you. Yeah, I want you like that. That's my favorite part. It's so catchy, girl. So you're just a friend. Love the way she says little liar. Little liar. I'm like, okay, girl, you sound sexy as fuck. Let's hear that the chorus. I don't know. Cross my heart. Yeah, I really like the song a lot nowadays. It would have made another great radio single. Would have made a great video. You know? It's just, all these songs are just so fucking catchy. It's like, they really put their pen down. You know what I mean? They didn't put their pen down. They were writing with their pen very, very hard and very detailed, girl, because those hooks were not playing around with us. It was so catchy. The production, again, very forward-thinking. I feel like, yeah, a lot of people were doing EDM at that time, but it wasn't as hardcore as these beats were. Like, these beats were big, heavy, and very intricate, okay? Everybody else was kind of giving you, like, just, like, a fist-bumping beat, and that was it. But Britney was serving us, like, for real experimental. I don't care what anyone says. This was experimental. Yeah, was it of the times? Yes. But no one was serving it the way she was giving it to you. It was the excellence of the EDM and the pop movement. Big Fat Bass, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This is my favorite song ever. Like, I literally... Okay, not my favorite song ever, but it's one of my favorite from Femme Fatale. And I'm obsessed with it. It just has this huge energy. I love bass, so... And the song is filled with huge bass. Obviously. I remember the beginning, I was, you know, I didn't love his big fat bass, but I was just like ready for it because the beat just drives through you. Like I said, it was the first song I heard besides the singles on the album. And I was floored, girl. I was like, okay, now I have to hear the album because there's so much energy. It was so strong. That beat, bitch. I love the lyrics. I love the delivery. I love how it's very, again, rhythmic. It's very danceable. Till I can't take it. My favorite part. A fucking jam. Oh my god. A music video for it would have been amazing. Britney 2004, Britney even 2016, well, you know, would have been able to pull out a choreography for this song. I mean, the beat is so crazy and intense. My one problem with it, though, is that whenever she said the bass is getting bigger, which is my favorite part, because I love the way she says it. She, like, says it with this urgency. She's like, it's getting bigger. I'm like, oh my god, bitch. Like, you're about to drag us about this bass. But, my big problem with it was the bass was not getting bigger. It wasn't getting bigger. If you listen to it, it's not getting bigger. Actually, there's some drum kicks when she says that. And throughout the song, the bass never gets bigger. So, I was a little upset about that. But I mean, the urgency of this girl, it's like scary. Like, she's about to break down. Robotney is about to break down about how big the space is getting big. About how big the space is getting. Woo, I can't. Not this breakdown, bitch. That beat, ooh. Remember on the Femme Fatale tour, she was trying to serve a choreography for this. She was trying to serve a choreography, and I remember we would all be sharing the videos. Like, every time I watched her break it down to this, I was like, yes, slay. And now I watch it back, and I'm like, this was not a slay. She was legit like this. And, you know, we thought she was killing it because she wasn't doing anything else that whole era. So when she gave us this, we said, okay, bitch, wow, look at her killing it. And she absolutely was not. But that song is a jam. I don't care what anyone says. One of my favorites. It's so high energy. Such a club jam. Should have been a single, in my opinion. Maybe like the 5th or 6th single. Anyway. Trouble for Me. Absolutely loved. Absolutely loved. That beat is so cool. Like, I love this, the whole sound of that. Especially that part. But the tea is, I remember my mom heard this song, and she loves Britney. And she heard her saying blackjack, whiskey jack, whatever the fuck she's saying. She was like, yes, Britney, like, that did give you some troubles, and now you're out of it. I was like, no, bitch. I was like, she's singing about the guy, okay? Don't try to play us. Like, right? Like, she wasn't trying to harken us back to 2007. Absolutely not. Baby, you're right. The verses, I love her vocals. Again, I hear the auto-tune, but, like, here at least you can hear her delivery. It's a Britney delivery. Is there too much auto-tune? Absolutely, always. But the song is a jam. I love the verses. And my favorite part is obviously the pre-chorus with this beat. Like, how can you not take it? You know I can make your night. This is essential Britney. When you hear this, it's just Britney. It's just that seducting, sexy vocal. Even though it's just talking, but it's just like, it's so Britney. And when she performs on tour, love it. And she loved it, you know what I mean? That was one of the songs on the tour where she was having fun. Love that jam. Okay, Trip to, and it's very instant. Like, it's one of those songs you show it to anyone and I feel like you'll just like it. Trip to Your Heart, one of my favorites, was my favorite. This and How I Roll. How I Roll and Trip to Your Heart were my favorite songs on the album when it first came out. And of course it still is. It's gorgeous. It has this beautiful melody. Now just the two of us. This is the only time I will take that auto-tuned vocal where it's extremely distorted. Why? Because it matches the vibe of the song. It gives you this very bittersweet type of feeling. The production gives you that bittersweet feeling. Like, it's so pretty, but it has this very sad, melancholy feeling. That chorus, girl. Oh my god, that gorgeous melody, the lyrics. And like I said, even her vocals, yeah, they're auto-tuned as fuck, but it fits into the vibe of the song. And the little tinkles in the beat, oh, it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. It was my favorite, and it still is one of my favorites. It's experimental, yet again. It's like, to me, this is Unusual You on steroids. I didn't like Unusual You that much, which might be a controversial statement, but Trip to Your Heart is the better version of Unusual You to me. And I would have loved this to be a music video. Like, I could just picture her, like, walking through the snow. Like, I'm picturing snow. She's wearing, like, like, Victoria's Secret angel wings. But in clothes. Like, a glittery dress, wings, walking through the snow, singing this gorgeous song. I would live for it. Okay, Gasoline. Oh. Gasoline, this is, like I said, one of those songs where it took me a whole fucking year to enjoy it. Or, like, even longer. I think what really made me love it was that perfume commercial she did, that twisting commercial where she had like all these different looks and she had this song in the background and I was like, wait, this song is actually really sexy. I feel like the verses, I felt like the verses were a little boring, but I kind of like them. I like them now a lot. Lightning strikes in the pre-chorus, catchy as fuck, and then the chorus is very like aggressive in your face. Spark. I love that, the spark. I'm like, okay, bitch. It's very mechanical, it's very, it's just aggressive. It sounds like a car is literally starting during the song. A concept. I think the one thing I didn't like was this. You Set Me On Fire. It was too repetitive and it wasn't catchy enough for me. But now, again, I like it. Yeah. It's cute. It's definitely a cute song. I do enjoy it. Took me a while, but I enjoy it now. Okay. Criminal. First time I heard it, I was like, oh my god, girl, we are like Lord of the Rings. We're at the shrine. What do you call it? The Shire. We're at the Shire on a little hill playing a little flute with Frodo and all the little goblins. Love the melody, but I will say, I wish... Bum, 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 bum. I'll say my first reactions to it. I love the flute introduction. I absolutely love the melody, and I still do. It's just... It's one of those gorgeous... I don't know. It's just like... It's just so pretty. But what I didn't like was that I wanted it to stay completely folksy. Like, not so poppy. Because the melody is very... not the melody, but the production is very poppy after the flute comes in, and I really wanted it to just be completely folksy. Okay. Right? Because the melody is very folks-like, the lyrics are, in a way, and the flute. Like, I felt like if we stayed in a folks way, like, it would have been really cool. It would have been very different for her. But, you know, obviously still love it. Obviously still love it, girl. Because we can't give her folk. I mean, it's Britney Spears, but it needs to be poppy, in a way. So, definitely love it. Do I listen to it a lot? Absolutely not. It's because the vocals are a little too high for me. I wish she sang it in her mid-range, like her normal, natural voice. But as a pop song, again, great. But I do think that it had potential to be a more artistic type of song, in my opinion. Okay. Up and Down, bitch. Up and Down is... I don't know why this is a bonus track. This could have been a first single type of song. Second single type of song. Like, it's so good. This is ear candy, girl. This is pop at its best. That beat, it's so fun. It's so crazy. Wait, no, wait. On the floor. I love the way she's singing it. You know, again, like I said, on some of these songs, just what a... So catchy, literally from the verses to the pre-chorus to the chorus. Like, you don't even know what to do with yourself because it's just, that beat is so infectious. So keep watching me go down and up and down. Every single part of that song is catchy. There is literally nothing to say. It's just amazing. But what was I gonna say? Like, I felt like I was gonna say something now. I've totally fucking forgotten. I'm pissed. But again, and when she performed it on tour, she loved it. In the cage, she was rocking it out. I felt like I had something to say about this fucking song. Oh, right, the vocals. On this album, there are certain points in the album where, yeah, it's all auto-tune, like I said, multiple times. But, you know... In certain songs or delivery, you still hear Britney in it. Like, you still hear the character and the personality. And this is one of those songs where you hear it. Like, you feel that she's having a great time in the studio. You hear it. You know what I mean? The beat just dropped. Like, she's having a great time. Although, I do know that this song was recorded in 2009, summer 2009, when she was still in her circus era, so she was still enjoying music. So maybe she was having a great time and you hear it. Unlike in some other songs, like maybe I don't know, it's kind of, I guess it's hard to pick out, but like in certain moments of songs you're like, you know, she doesn't sound as invested as she should be, but in Up and Down, 100%, and that's why it's so fun. Okay, He About to Lose Me, I feel like the song is extremely overrated. I never really liked it that much, to be honest with you. The only parts I loved was, with someone seriously beautiful. I loved it because in the beginning and the end she says it and it's so deep and you hear her natural tone. And I love the guitar. Like, I was expecting a totally different song, and then the beat starts to kick in. I was like, girl, I don't want a beat. I want this guitar acoustic song. She did the same shit with Just Like Me, where it starts acoustic and you're hearing her vocal, and then it turns very... There she goes. There she goes, going back up high with the vocals, giving me this very poppy production again. I like it. Yeah, I mean, it's probably one of my least favorites on the album. I don't love it that much. It's very extremely overrated. I don't know, it's not that catchy. I don't like how are we gonna give this acoustic deep bass voice in the beginning and then turn it up into that high pitched as robotic vocal during the chorus? It's just not appropriate. I love the bridge though, where she's like, someone in the mud keeps staring at us dancing, I gotta go. I was like, okay, like I live for that. Okay, anyway. But besides that, overrated to the fucking maximum. Selfish, jam. Selfish and Up and Down are like those, it's very dancey, very European, but I love the lyrics. Again, I love the way she's delivering the vocal. She sounds sexy. That chorus is complete gold. Come on. She sounds like she's saying shellfish, which would have been such a meme. Like, she should have released this as a single. So many singles on this album. My favorite part. Boom, boom, baby, pick you up in my Mercedes. Extremely catchy. And it's extremely sexual. Oh, you know what? Let me bring you to my favorite part. Again, the delivery. It's like that classic Britney. It's prime Britney giving you that aggressive sexual queen. And it's kind of rocky a little bit. It's like I got this rock vibe with her vocal. Kind of gritty. I would love to hear how her vocal sounded during that bridge without the auto-tune. Again, like, holy fuck. It pisses me off because I know she can sing. And, like, if you heard it in a demo version, I bet it would have sounded so gritty and even more rockier without that production on her voice. But, again, I understand that the album was meant to be like that. Like, it's an electronic album, so it makes sense. But you know how I feel, okay? Okay, Don't Keep Me Waiting, one of my... So good, one of my absolute favorites. It's a rock anthem, girl. And her vocal. Her verses, she's very direct with you. She's pissed off. She's pissed off waiting to have some fucking sex, girl. Come give her what she needs. And you hear it. But once that chorus kicks in, this is the first time she's giving us real vocals on this album. Like, I don't know why people don't talk about this song ever. She's giving you vocals. She's giving you rock queen. I always play this for people because a lot of my friends like that type of rock, like, vibes. And they like the talent, whatever. But, and that's what the song gives, and it's very different for her. I just listen to that vocal. It's powerful. It's range. It's large. She's giving you range. She's giving you length of vocal. I fucking love it. And I also love the bridge where she's talking in British. She's like, what the fuck? I'm waiting outside. I'm waiting outside. I was like, ooh. I think that's where the album was supposed to be going direction-wise. It was supposed to be very rocky in the beginning. And then they told her, no, we're not going to take this from you. And then they made her do Dr. Luke and Max Martin productions for the entire album. And she said, what the fuck, girl? And then they drugged her because she wasn't having it. And then, you know, they made her, you know, sedated. And she didn't want to... Then we got Femme Fatale. A mess. Overall, the whole album is bops after bops after bops. There's literally not one song that I don't like. There's not a bad song on this album because it's all perfectly crafted pop hits. All of it. So many singles could have happened. Let me just say, fourth single should have been Inside Out, 100%, not Criminal. Fifth single should have been maybe Drop Dead Beautiful. Sixth single should have been Big Fat Bass, 100%. And then, I don't know, it's honestly, that's what I would have done, but you couldn't go wrong besides doing Criminal as a fourth single because people didn't want these ballads. We still want, and especially at that point where pop and EDM and all that bullshit was at the peak, why would you throw in Criminal at that time? Girl, you had singles after singles after singles that would have fit perfectly on radio and been better than what was on radio. But, you know, and if Britney was at her peak performance-wise, body-wise, like the way she was during Glory era doing that, that would have been literally the exact evolution that we wanted from her. 100%. Damn, it was such a missed opportunity, but you know, a great album that aged really great. I'm so shocked. This album you would have thought would have aged like milk, but it aged like a great wine. Beautiful, perfect, energetic, club ready, amazing. Let me know how you guys felt about the album. What songs you loved, what songs you didn't love. Tell me how you felt about my opinions, you know, singles, etc., etc., etc. And thanks for watching.